Here's 5 tricks that all good monks know in Pathfinder 2e. 1. Stances. If you think monks are just stuck with bludgeoning damage in Pathfinder 2e, you're wrong. Monks are a lot more versatile than that thanks to their stances. Want to do piercing damage? Take wolf stance. Want to do slashing damage? Take tiger stance. Want to do poison damage? Take cobra stance. Want to do fire damage? Rain of Ember stance. The list goes on. Also, these stances also allow you to take other feats that allow you to do other things. Want to frighten foes? Take Dragon's Roar. Want to automatically knock foes prone on a hit? Take Wolf Drag. Want to knock foes back? Take Tiger Slash. The list goes on. And unlike other martial classes, monks can switch stances to get different weapon traits. Want an item bonus on your trip attempts? Go into Wolf Stance. Want an item bonus on grapple checks? Go to Gorilla Stance. There's plenty of others too. And these are just the non-magic ones. Speaking of which, 2. Magic. Monks have a lot more going for them than just punches and kicks next to their focus spells. Monks are already fast, but want to be even faster? Take Key Rush. Want to do multiple types of damage? You can take Key Strike and Elemental Fist to cover damage types that stances don't cover. Slow, and possibly even petrify enemies with Medusa's Wrath, or outright kill them with Quivering Palm. You can also get a circumstance bonus to grapple checks with Clinging Shadow Stance. You can even enfeeble and possibly stun enemies with Shadow's Web. The list goes on. 3. Ranged options. Monks can deal with ranged enemies on the ground just fine thanks to their innate speed. However, flying enemies are going to give you some trouble unless you prepare for them. Monks can use simple ranged weapons like crossbows, but if you're a strength-based monk, that's not a great option. You could also have the wizard cast a fly spell on you, but if you don't have a wizard or he didn't prepare that spell, that's out too. Some ancestries can take feats that allow you to fly, but not until at least 13th level. Want to hit multiple flying enemies in a cone? Take Key Blast. Or if you're just going after one enemy at a time, you can take Wild Wind Stance to allow you to make ranged attacks using your unarmed proficiency. And if you do make it all the way up to level 20, you can take Vitality Manipulating Stance for another ranged attack. 4. Athletics. In some ways, monks are even more versatile with athletics than fighters are. A lot of their stances allow them to have traits on their unarmed strikes that allow them to have item bonuses to their grapple and trip attempts, as well as shove attempts. But it gets even better. Take Flurry of Maneuvers to do 2 athletics maneuvers for 1 action. Take Whirling Throw to throw enemies you've grabbed. Take Mixed Maneuver to grapple, trip, or shove 2 enemies at once without a multiple attack penalty. Take Flinging Blow in order to push enemies away and knock them prone. And there are many more you can choose from. 5. Defenses. Monks are already one of the most defensive classes in Pathfinder 2e before you even take your first feat. Not only do they get legendary in their unarmored defense, but they also have the best saving throws in the entire game. But they can be even more defensive if you take the right feats. Want a little more AC? Take Mountain Stance or Crane Stance. Don't want to provoke reactions? Take Guarded Movement. Take Abundant Step to teleport away when you're low on health. Take Iron Blood Stance to gain resistance to all damage. Take Prevailing Position in order to sacrifice the benefits of a stance to get a +4 to AC against an attack. And if you're a dex-based monk, you can take Dodging Roll for even more damage resistance. But monks can get even more defense with something that you probably never even thought of. Shields. Yes, monks can use shields and still retain all their monk abilities. Whoever said that unarmed attacks had to be punches, either. You do still have to take the shield block feat to get the most out of your shield, but there are some great things you can do with shields with monks. Combine your shield with Mountain Stance for even more AC. Strength-based monk using Dragon Stance, that'll give you some much-needed defense. And even if you do get hit with the monk's massive AC, you can always shield block to reduce the damage. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and don't forget to check out the Patreon page for exclusive perks. Link is in the description. If you want to see more tips for other classes, you can check out these videos here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.